Hey everyone, I just built a Netflix clone using LangGraph framework, and I used AI Gemini LLM for recommendation system. So it is a powerful, AI agent, and you can add this for any multi-agent platforms. So back then, Netflix didn't had this. AI recommendations and all, they were using this traditional recommendations because it's movie, right? Like they follow the same genre and movie descriptions, but I use here LLM for those things. And the framework which I use is LangGraph, because I kept talking about LangGraph in my previous videos, and I wanted to have something like solid for LangGraph framework, because it is one of the most powerful frameworks that I've seen, and it supports every LLM and AI agentic applications. So I just wanted to build one, so I did it. Uh, just watch this video so that you will understand like what are the things that I used, what are the things that I considered, and I also have this system design for this. If you want that, you can watch my next video that I'll post. Detail explaining some of my idea that I thought to build this application. So it has everything. So system design, that will be in next video, or yeah, I'll just have this as a small portion in my video, so that you can understand like what all the things that I've considered to build this model. But before that, I'll just show the front end. That looks like exactly same. I just wanted to, because it's a clone, right? What do you expect? So this is the application which I built. So you'll be getting repeated posters here, as you see, because I use only 15 posters that I downloaded from internet, Google, basically. You can have like whole set of folders for, folder full of posters that you can have, and build this model with that, so that you can just sort and have like every shuffle it gets. So these are like a basic structure that I have, and here you see the recommendations is based on the LLMs. So I don't know, like for mini projects, or if you are a college, final year students, or someone who's like participating in any college events, you can have this model and present there. So without getting any delay, I'll just start with the code, so that I'll just walk through what all the things that I've considered for this application, so that you can just start with yours. So yeah, basic, very basic, LangGraph and DB, and your LLM API key. That these are the requirements basically. And requirements I have given is here. I just mentioned some of the packages that it needs support to. Uh, and Chroma DB I'm using because that is like easy to have, and there is no storage required for your in your local system. You can just directly handle that online, and it gives everything like all the feasible facilities that it gives for you to build this application. So generally I use Chroma DB, or if I'm like someone who's into this application which is official or proper, I go with the Pinecone or something similar to that. So VVN, Qt, so there are like a lot of applications which is there, but Chroma DB is something which is like simple. You won't get much error when you use Chroma DB, so I use Chroma DB for that. LangGraph, LangChain, and GenAI. So all the required packages that I install. So main thing is LangGraph. So LangChain is to have this thing sorted from your required, the movies and the data for the movie, like your genre or the detailed description storyline about your movie, and your DB which connects from that. So it all sorted. Then you'll go with the LLMs. So LLM, whenever there is this new user comes in, or it depends on that, recommendations will be aligned for each user. You're getting right. There are like 15 movies here I'm having. So whenever there is like new user comes in, they'll try to watch action. Some user will try to watch action. So this recommendation is based on the action movies that they have watched previously. If I'm going with any romance or something, so it will be sort only the romance movie that I watched previously. So it is from one DB, but for the like for the different users. This is what this lang chain behind LangGraph does. And same thing, which is supported with generative AI, Google generative AI that I'm using, Gemini basically. And yeah, so LLM we want, right? And later what we have is this request and response. For that, we need this fast API and all. And later you will get the front end display. I mean the result of your request. So for that, I just define all the packages for it. Okay. So now it's a basic structure that we followed in previous sessions. So I'm defining all the genres here, and it will align for the categories. Like we are like grouping every movies that I give in that particular category. So I have only 15 movie posters, I mean movies list. So it every in every genre you will see like repetitions. But if you are like going with the large like 100, 200 movie posters, you can have like proper set of genre groups that you need to and movies. So here I have given all the preferences, the logic for recommendations, and watching history items. So movies, in the sense, it all auto generated using LLMs. Actually, it is generated based on that. So I just copy pasted because I couldn't write for everything because I didn't had time to write properly. But it gave me like decent description. For example, for Black Panther, it gave T'Challa heir to the hidden but advanced kingdom of Wakanda. So it has given it understood, and it have all the data, man. Just imagine. So these are the IDs for each movie posters that I have in my folder, which is in here. Where is that? Okay. Uh, I had the movie poster. So this is like Chroma DB, this thing, that thing, install everything. Okay, I kept somewhere, I think. Let it be. Uh, okay. Ah, yeah. Here's the movie images, right? I forgot to research. So I just downloaded directly and I gave it to LLM and it gave me that. Um, so I use two models for it. Claude is to generate these things, but I did it separately. So without, giving the entire thing to Gemini, I just use Gemini for the recommendations. I mean, for the model, but description I had Claude separately. I mean, I use both of the LLMs for any task that I do, but it gave me like actual thing because Gemini didn't give me the description properly. That is why. So these are like your movie and ID for every movie that I have. So it is like around 18 images that I have, and some of them will be repeated posters. So totally overall, I had like 15 movies for that. Then database manager. So what all the images that I have, I mean image folder, it will be stored in the DB. Not just an image, URL will be stored, and your genre and these things, what all we saw, the category and the genre, those things will be stored in the DB and the movie IDs along with the URL of it. So, mm, you can have all the folder in Chroma. I mean, directly you can push the thing, but I just had it because whenever I wanted to change or swap the movies, it was feasible for me to have it in a folder. So I was having it in folder, or you can push that into cloud. I mean, Chroma DB directly, so that it will be. But it is like another job whenever you are like feeding more image to it, you have to push every time. But having it in a folder, it was simple. I mean, just downloading and pasting it in a folder was easy. Okay, so simple. It is simple as that DB creation and recommendations logic for that. So whenever there is a similarity in a genre or any category that it is given or description, so it understands from it. So Gen AI will understand. I mean, Gemini, your Gemini model will understand the description of it. So it categorizes with the particular genre and it gives me the recommendation. So what you see here is using intelligent movie recommendations based on movie data. So movie data, what we saw here, these are the movie data. And with that, we are getting recommendations. So search movie, the application which I have is not like a complete application. It is an overview, but basic is recommendations, right? And the LangGraph. So how you can build a recommendation system using a LangGraph and LLMs for recommendations. So this is like entire application for that. So if you're someone who's looking for a proper basic LangGraph application, you can use this one. So yeah, that's all I had. So here's a creation of my LangGraph nodes and edges. So you can see I am getting user preference, I mean the request, and understands what is the request and giving the results as in the recommendation format. So this is what this entire communication and the structure of this model is. So it's simple. It is a movie recommendation system is a simple thing, but I just wanted to give it as a Netflix application so that it will look, filmy and more professional also, and it will be useful for you guys to, present it somewhere. Gives of it. I'll upload this entire code in Git so that you can clone it and use it again. Clone. Okay. So yeah, that's all I had. I hope this entire session is useful for you guys to, go through this thing. Comment below if you need anything, any information that you want. And let me know if you are getting any errors also. In Git, you can raise issues. That is also there. But you can comment. I'll try to resolve it. Yeah. Thanks. Bye.